Management and Technology Integration for ED 410 by Kimberly Norwood.
Technology infused classrooms. Best practices: set clear and consistent goals, learn about new technologies, arrange your classroom to ensure success, continually seek new knowledge, guidance, and professional development, and start slow, don't jump too fast. Students must know exactly what they are allowed and not allowed to do on their devices. Rules and regulations must be clearly posted. You must constantly seek new knowledge about new technology. Never ask your students to use something you have never used before. Arrange your classroom in a way that allows easy movement throughout. This way you can monitor students and ensure engagement. There is always someone who knows more than you. Always reach out for help. This can be from a veteran teacher, your technology expert in your school, YouTube videos, or blogs. The resources for knowledge are endless. Don't shock students or yourself. Start with something small and gradually build from there.
When planning lessons, it's very important to consider technology management. Our main goal of integrating technology is to ensure that our students are actively participating in the learning process. Once you've planned your lesson, decide on the role the technology will play. It should always support and reinforce learning and never precede it. As we all know, technology can sometimes present a minor glitch. That's why it's always important to have a plan B ready to go. This could be an analog version of your scheduled activity in order to keep the pace of the class and keep the lesson and students on task.
Let's take a look inside a classroom where a teacher has found success in managing technology use.
Classroom management for technology took some time. I had to teach them the way that I wanted things put away, things brought out, how to use them, definitely using them appropriately, handling them with care, all of that. It took some time to do that, but once I got them there, it is like clockwork now. I have zero time where I feel like it's wasted in my classroom. They know exactly where to go to grab them. They know how to behave on them. And the cool thing is, they don't want to lose the technology privileges. So they're very good and they're very mature with the technology devices. So I really never have any issues. I feel that students are learning faster with technology because it is at their own pace, which is interesting because they don't feel pressured, but then in turn it goes faster because they're not worried about other issues, but they're in it. They're focused, they're paying attention, therefore learning more.
Many best practices apply to technology use in general. However, there are a few that are specific to certain technologies. For laptops, you can tell your students to 45 their screen, which means they have to tilt the screen down while you're talking, or they can close the lid completely. Whatever you choose, it's up to you. For iPads or other tablets and mobile devices, you can have the students to lock their screen and make sure they keep the device in sight at all times. Some technology strategies for general use would be to move around, monitor what they're doing, walk around the classroom, have your classroom set up in such a way that it's easy to move around. Use a timer. Say if they have a certain amount of time they can use the technology for a project, set the timer. Give them a 5-minute warning when class is about to end so that they can turn off the computer, save their stuff, get it turned off, and put it back where it goes. And again, just make sure that they keep the devices in sight at all times. You can also have an acceptable use policy.
Best practices for BYOD and one-to-one. A teacher must make sure that there are clear expectations. Be sure that the students know what you expect out of the assignment given. Also, no signs of distracted students, maybe playing games, gazing around the room. Just know those signs. Also be flexible. Not two students learn the same, which means you can still get the point across, but you might have to be flexible in the way that you do it. Know how to redirect. If they can't get it one way, have another way set in place so that you can redirect and still get the same goal accomplished.